Hallo und herzlich willkommen. Was habe ich denn eigentlich alles eingestellt? Zu einer weiteren Folge. Verschimmeltes Brot, verwiesenes Fleisch, verfaulter Apfel. Seltsames Fleisch. Ich glaube, da esse ich noch nichts von. Von wie Happy View mit dem alten Mann von den Schlaftabletten. Wir können die Mission hier abgeben. Da ist er. Er ist traurig. Also lief es nicht gut.
Did you give her joy?
She never loved me. She went blubbering on about some childhood sweetheart who left on a train. Apparently, he made quite the impression.
Did you give her joy?
I almost didn't. I thought, Trollope deserves to be in the garden district. She only stayed with me to avoid the unpleasantness of breaking it off.
You haven't taken your own joy, have you?
Joy doesn't help. You never really forget, do you? It just makes things fuzzy around the edges, you know? So you can pretend. I want to forget her forever.
I'm not sure oblivion exists.
Please. You want my mojo recipe, don't you?
Forgetting could be dangerous. It's not like joy. There'll be holes in your memory. Like a church made out of cheese and the whole congregation is mice. You might forget more than you want to.
I don't care. It's fair trade. Your future for my past.
Na gut, hier.
Here. Here's the recipe for oblivion. I tell you not to tell anyone where you got it, but there's very little danger of that. Goodbye, Benedict.
Quest abgeschlossen. Wofür wir die auch immer gebrauchen können. Genau darauf habe ich spekuliert. Da kann ich zumindest erstmal alles essen. Obwohl ist das wichtig. Heile besser. Ich kriege ja doch öfter. Finde ausgefallenere Beute. So. Es wird gespart. Im Moment habe ich da ein Problem mit meiner Beute. Also die ausgefallene zu finden. Waffen kann ich eigentlich Ich kann gar nichts herstellen, ne? Halluzinax. Digitalax kann ich herstellen. Ja, das mache ich doch dann an der Bank. Ist das dann nicht effektiver? Gehen wir mal nach Haus. So, und dann gucken wir weiter. So, wie viel brauche ich denn davon? So, mehr mache ich jetzt erstmal nicht. Gegenmittel. Ein Inventar verfügbar. Ach so, ich habe nicht aufgepasst. Honig brauche ich da. Mhm.
Mum made the antidote, didn't she? In case she had second thoughts. But she didn't have second thoughts.
So, das haben wir jetzt Legende, ja. Das haben wir jetzt erstmal fertig. So, dann wollen wir mal gucken. Hausmannskost. Zweifel. Meins, alles meins. Da könnte ich auch noch gucken, aber ich mache jetzt erstmal das hier. So, und dann gehen wir erstmal nochmal hoch zu unserem Kind, bevor ich das wieder vergesse. Und laden es auf. Mit Liebe. Mit Mutterliebe. Mit echt. Ich höre auf.
I think you're just cranky. You're tired.
Ja. So, Baby geht's gut. Baby Gwen. Wir können reisen. Ich muss bloß gucken, wohin am besten. Was ist das? Johnny Boltons Shop. Schutzraum. Da können wir auch noch hin. Ich mache sowas gar nicht. Mit Asa bin ich da ganz anders lang
The
gegangen.
smelly darkness into... Well, not that much better.
So, Klamotten. Das ist da drüben. Die können wir verkaufen, glaube ich. Ja, geht das wieder los. Hört auf, ich krieg Hunger. Ach so, ich könnte ja mal... Fingerhut brauche ich, glaube ich, nicht mehr sammeln. Babymilch kann ich jederzeit herstellen. Ich gucke schon wieder aus dem Augenwinkel. Ja. Ich kenne mich ja. So, wir müssen hier wieder um die Bucht rum. So, hier noch die beiden. Und den. Und den. Und den. Und den. Mir wären aber andere Dinge lieber, die ich verkaufen könnte. Na, das brauche ich für die Herstellung.
A moving finger writes and having writ moves on. Nor piety nor witch or law.
Das kennen wir doch hier.
They've already started. I've got to get to the poison before they all take it.
Was ist das hier? Wildes Picknick. Verlassenes Haus. So. Ich weiß nicht, ob die Spritzen reichen.
Just lie back and think of England.
Boah, da steht die nächste. Na gut, die ist nicht mehr so doll. Drei.
What was that? What was that?
They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world.
What was that?
Because of
Who's there?
I've been
Just relax and enjoy it.
humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm
Das
talking
Multiwerkzeug habe ich
about
nicht.
the flesh behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith.
Da unten geht wer, da geht wer.
There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no
Da kann ich nicht mehr rüber hüpfen.
unless you already feel like you're being retributed.
Keine Chance.
Just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later,
Das ist natürlich äußerst blöd.
things are going your flesh back. Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends.
Scheiße.
We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure.
Was habe ich da jetzt gemacht?
Flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really in orbit? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you need.
Kann man die einfach so wegwerfen? Kaputt werfen?
You have to be willing to not move it without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does this seem strange to you? It shouldn't.
Hier ist auch ein Herd, ne?
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all
Keine
ask us
Kohle.
to embrace the next world and joyfully give up this world.
Mist.
Because of course there is a bigger vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up
goldene
there
Pfanne.
if I had. I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom.
Ich bin so doof.
What I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast.
Ich möchte ja nicht getroffen werden.
We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul.
In der
Be only
Asche ist eine
our
Feder.
This is not suicide. Suicide is
vorbei.
giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcendent will catch us. There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed.
Mann!
You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh back.
We'll find you.
Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag.
Die Frau von heute ist vorbereitet.
Well, don't then.
Irgendwie.
They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really in orbit? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you need to hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live in it without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is
Vorsichtig.
there. Does this seem strange to you? Sure.
Schon ordentlich Flaschen
Jesus Christ said,
verbraucht, ne?
"For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." Matthew 16.
Aber wir gucken uns hier erstmal.
The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all
Klemmt.
ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world. Because of course there is a bigger world. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news.
Für den Pilz!
I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if
Knüppler?
you're down by a bag?
Das ist ein Rezept, ne?
It's ballast.
Habe ich das noch an? Ja. Ein Knüppler.
We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul.
Da geht's runter.
Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcended will catch us. There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend.
Ich habe keinen Dietrich. Hä? Bist du doof, Spiel?
The way things are going, your flesh bag. Let's go. Let's get those guns up to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith.
Nee, das wird doch nix.
We hate this world. We all hate this world.
Mann, ey, ich will nicht... Das ist doch wohl... manchmal... Da muss es eben sein.
But do we hate it enough? Anyone
Jetzt habe ich
can say,
keine mehr.
"Sure, I hate living in a flesh bag." But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really an OldManLP? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you need to hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live in it without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does this seem strange to you? It shouldn't. Jesus Christ said, whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and joyfully give up this world. Because of course.
Ja, wo ist das denn?
A pickup vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended.
Hier köchelt irgendwo was.
Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about
Hier ist das Bad.
No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're way down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul.
Den Besen können sie reiten. Geklemmt.
We have to have faith that the transcended will catch us. There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed.
Ich hätte das jetzt irgendwie hier unten erwartet.
You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner,
Habe ich hier irgendwas übersehen?
knowing your flesh bag.
Einen geheimen Gang oder so?
Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants
Nee.
some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this.
Das muss ja irgendwo im Haus sein.
Knowing our higher purpose.
Hier ist auch keine Markierung oder irgendwie sowas, ne? Da.
Anyone can say,
Was ist das?
sure,
Warte mal, ich guck mal rauf. Nee,
I hate living in a flesh bag.
ich soll es
But then you say
finden.
to them, well, don't then. And they're scared.
Das ist das Bad. Von hier sind wir gekommen.
What if the pickup vehicle is not really an OldManLP?
Ich habe einen Gummianzug an, dann brauchen wir hier nicht rumpampeln.
That's why you need to hate really
Da oben kommen wir nicht
the
hoch.
flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live in it without any solid confirmation that the pickup pickup vehicle is there.
Hier war nochmal eine Glasflasche.
Does it seem strange to you? It shouldn't. Jesus Christ said, whosoever will save his life.
Wie schnell die wichtig werden können, ne?
The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us
Aber von hier bin ich doch gekommen.
Because of course there is a pickup vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended.
Da oben kam ich nicht hoch, ne?
Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news.
Wir müssen irgendwie mal nach oben, würde ich sagen.
No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed
Hier.
down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul.
Das ist aber zu hoch. Das spielt sie nicht.
Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcendent will catch us.
Nee, keine Chance.
There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh bag.
Ah, hier, das habe ich übersehen.
Let's get those cups out. Anyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well done then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump.
Ach so, ich dachte entsperren. Ich habe das jetzt gar nicht gelesen. Ich bin fasziniert.
That's why you need to hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live in it without any solid
Schwarzpulver.
confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does it seem strange to you? It shouldn't. Jesus Christ said, whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world. Because of course, there is a pickup vehicle.
Oh, das habe ich jetzt nicht
I've
gesehen.
been on it.
Da hätte ich mit rechnen können. Er erzählt aber immer das Gleiche, ne? Zum Verkaufen.
I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the coward. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't.
Da ist das Zeug.
It's bad.
That's what they're gonna poison everyone with.
We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul.
Das gebe ich noch nicht in den Topf. Ich guck mal hier.
This is not suicide. Suicide
Klemmt.
is giving up. This is taking a
Er ist noch in die Türen rein.
We have to have faith that the transcendent will catch us. There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed.
Das war's, ne?
You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh.
Baby weint gleich wieder. Das
Let's
gebe ich
go.
auch noch
Let's
nicht
get
hin.
those cups out to everyone who wants some.
Die
This
kann
is
ich nicht
our
immer
test of
hinsetzen.
faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world.
Ach, das ist die Tür. Alles klar.
Flesh bag.
If I've done this right, then I realise the world is a lot bigger than the Garden District.
We hate it enough.
Or something.
Anyone can say I hate it.
Unter dem Klavier verstecken. Okay, dann harren wir der Dinge, die da kommen.
We're going to start handing out the cups now. Don't worry, there's enough for everyone, more than enough. But don't sip it, or you might feel sick for a bit. A little might make you queasy. A full cup and you won't feel a thing. You'll just wake up in a little while, feeling no pain, feeling no gravity, looking down at the earth from the pickup vehicle, and then you'll get to meet everybody up there.
Hands are really beautiful, aren't they? They're like God's hands.
I've never noticed all the colours. Is this heaven?
Life's so short, you know?
This place is bad. It's a bad place.
Why did you want us to die? Why? It's because you wanted to die, isn't it? You just wanted company.
Let's get out of here. We're leaving. You can kill yourself if you like.
Wait! Don't go! You'll miss the pickup vehicle! You'll all miss the pickup vehicle!
You sick, dying bastard.
What are you doing? These people are trying to get to a higher plane of existence.
Are you mad? Or are you just a swindler who's convinced himself? I don't think I care.
Prove it's not true. You can't. You might as well try to prove that God doesn't exist.
I think Wellington Wells is a pretty good proof of that.
Get out, meddler! Heathen!
Sorry, pickup vehicle service on this line has been permanently suspended.
Der hatte wenigstens ein paar schöne Sachen. So. Jetzt sollen wir dahin zurückgehen. Machen wir in der nächsten Folge. Tschüss.